Blog Talk Radio.
Welcome to Brian and Sherri 5.0. Online 24/7 at briansherrishow.com. This is Brian and Sherri 5.0. Here are your hosts, Brian Shepard and Sherri Johnson.
Looking at me. Thanks, Josh. Hello, everyone, and welcome to the show. Brian here, and of course, I'm joined with my co-host, Sherri. What's this to say, Sherri Johnson?
Hi, everyone, and Sherri is just fine. I hope everyone's had a great, past 2 weeks. We haven't been online, on air. It's been, I haven't really been. I've been vacationing, Brian, so you know how that goes.
It's been a week. Yes, you have been on vacation.
It's been a scorcher of the last 2 weeks, may I say.
Mm-hmm.
You know, you think this rain coming in is going to cool things down only temporarily. But it's been so hot. I have like every fan I could possibly have going at the moment. So, how you been doing? How you dealing with all this?
As best as I can. So the heat is taking its toll on me, but today wasn't so bad though. So
no?
It's nice and cool outside. I don't have any fans running because then people would not be able to hear me. But yeah, so.
Well, it rained a little bit, really hard, and we had some lightning, and I heard it was really bad up where you are.
Yeah.
But it did cool things down. Thank goodness, cooled things down quite a bit.
Yes.
So, hope everyone's dealing with what's going on. What, Brian?
No idea. Maybe because I'm tired and I'm blah tonight, so excuse me.
We gotta get Brian out of the blah.
Yeah.
Blah zone. Come on.
I know it. Hello to my grandmother, Rick Tuber. Hello.
Hey, guys.
My aunt, Crystal Scribbins, is here. Tony. Hello, Tony. Welcome. Jennifer Lawner. It's official. We now have a 1-year-old.
Well, happy birthday to Declan. He's now 1. That's awesome.
Daniel Payton. Hello.
He's beautiful, Brian. That's a beautiful baby.
Sure. Yeah, I saw the pictures.
Yeah.
Absolutely. So, yeah.
So Dan's asking what happened last week, Brian. I don't even know what happened last week. What happened? We didn't do a show. That's what didn't happen, and don't know why. You weren't feeling good either, were you?
No, I wasn't feeling very well.
Yeah. The heat is just getting to everyone that week. Like last week was so hot. It was humid and it was just disgusting. It was really disgusting.
Yeah, it was. No, I didn't feel very well, and I pretty much canceled the show, but people are like, what? You can't do this. So, I don't know. It's been the past 2 days I haven't been feeling very well, so I don't know if it's like something I ate or just, I'm getting enough sleep, so I know that's not what it is. So I've been dealing with headaches and everything the past 2 days, so I've just been bleh. So I'm like, fine, we'll do a show. We need to. Can't keep going without a show.
I'm glad you did, though, because I was missing you. I'm like, I haven't seen Brian. You know, we haven't done a show.
Yeah.
We have a lot to talk about, actually. So a lot of exciting. Wow, I think this is the most exciting stuff we have coming up over the next couple months than we've had in a long, long time.
Yeah.
And so we have to get it out there. We have to talk to everyone and let them know what's happening.
I know.
So.
Yeah.
Yeah. You've actually, even though you're not feeling well, you've been quite busy gathering information from people. I saw my emails from Brian, and let me tell you, he's got it all in there. He's been working hard.
Yeah, I've been very busy. So, yeah. So, yeah.
You've been making a lot of posts, too. I'm sorry I didn't get to see most of them till tonight because I took a little vacay from Facebook for a little bit. So, but you've been doing a great job, a fantastic job actually, and trying to find some really cool guests to be on our show. And it's amazing the people you're coming out with. It's really remarkable on what you've been able to do right there. So.
Yeah, absolutely. So yeah, we have a lot of I don't want to say a lot of people, but we do have interesting guests coming up, and that will hopefully boost the show just a little bit more. Not to say that the guests that we've had on haven't already done that, but this will put us up a little bit further. So I'll feel just a little bit more important, professional, sort of speak. So.
We've had some pretty amazing guests on our show. I think after, going on 5.5 years, we have hit new levels, and we've met a lot of different people. And if you sit back and look, Brian, I have people approaching us all the time and talking about the show, and it's really great how much this little show you guys have gotten out there. So
I know it.
Katie says, sure, we love new guests. Yeah, well, Katie, wait till you see the guests that we have lined up. This is pretty cool.
Yeah, I did post those shows on Facebook. So we have, starting with August, we have Sylvia Schultz, who will be returning to the show August 29th, which is the last Thursday of August. So she will be coming on, and she will be talking about her new book that just came out, which is a sequel to a previous book that she talked about, Fractured Spirits. This one is called Fractured Souls. So we're going to be really, really happy to have her come on the show and be talking with us. So, yeah, I can't wait for that show. By the way, a warning about that show. That show is technically an hour and a half long.
Wow.
Okay, so because I wanted to make sure that she has enough time, and we have enough time to talk, because we do like to talk.
Oh, yeah.
So, so that show will be from 9 to 10:30. But if people can't stick around and wait for the whole entire show, you can listen to it afterwards. That's the great thing about the internet. You can listen to it whenever and wherever.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah. I'm also coming up for September, because we are booking for September, October. And that's what I've been trying to get, because we need to fill in September and October. So where the hell is it? Oh, yeah, there it is. So September 5th, we're going to be talking to actress Jerry Jewell. And if no one is familiar with Jerry is an actress from the HBO hit series Deadwood. So, yeah.
Very exciting.
And before Deadwood, she was on the show The Facts of Life. So, yeah. So we're going to be talking to her, because HBO was doing Deadwood the movie, which, if no one knows what Deadwood is a Western-themed TV show. That's what that was. So they were doing a movie in it, which I think was released just in May. So we're going to be talking about her, reconnecting with old castmates and, what's going on set and stuff like that. We will be talking to her about, the facts of life, how that was. I mean, I
remember that show. Not very well, but I do remember the show.
Oh, well, yeah. I wasn't really around for that show too much. I know it was around when I was around, but, hello, Billy. But I think I know what it is. I think I've seen maybe one episode, so I've never really seen that show. So, and technically, Jerry is the first actress with a disability to be cast in a serious role. So that's also interesting, and we're going to find out exactly what that's all about. So, and she's also going to be talking about an upcoming feature film. It's called Carol of the Bells. So it's going to be it's co-starring some friends and colleagues of hers. Not exactly sure what the movie is all about, so we're going to have to ask her what that's all about. So that's September 5th. We're going to be talking with her. So, I mean, this is big. I mean, this is Jerry Jewell. So, you know, Facts of Life, Deadwood. She's been in other, you know, TV shows and stuff like that. So that one stands out the most. So she's appeared on Glee, Alcatraz, The Young and the Restless, 21 Jump Street, Sesame Street. She's also been a presenter on the Daytime Emmys. So, you know, and she has her memoir called I'm Walking as Straight as I Can. That's the name of her book. So we're also going to be talking about that as well. So it's going to be a very interesting show, to say the least.
I'm very excited.
This is our first working actress who people should know who she is. But Google her. It's Jerry with a G, E-R-I Jewell, Jewell. That's Jerry Jewell. So that is September 5th. All right. September 12th, so now we're moving to the next Thursday. We're going to be talking to, it blows my mind that we're able to talk to these people, first of all. So September 12th, we're going to be talking to Richard Pryor Jr. That's right, folks. Richard Pryor's son is going to be on the show September 12th. Richard Pryor Jr. So, yeah.
Very exciting.
Yeah.
I'm nervous, actually.
Well, yeah. No, I'm not nervous.
I am. I don't know.
I'm going to be talking to these people. I mean, we're going to talk to these people like we talk to everybody else on our show for the first time, you know? Yeah. They're long-time distance friends that we haven't talked to in quite a while. We want to make them comfortable. We want to make sure we hit all the points and, you know, ask the right questions. So if people have questions for actress Jerry Jewell, September 5th, when she's on the show, please ask. And that goes for Richard Pryor Jr., who's going to be on the show September 12th. He is just going to be fantastic as well. So I can't wait to talk to him. And everything that he's done, it's just remarkable. So there's a lot of things that we need to ask him. So he also has a book out. It's called In a Pryor Life. So if anyone wants to check that out, they can. So, yeah.
Interesting. I'm very excited.
Yeah.
You told me, I'm like, wow, really? Like, that is pretty neat.
Yeah. Pretty much. So, yeah. The other, so we have those two confirmed. I'm trying to get an expert for the Apollo 11th 50th anniversary to come on the show and talk about that, because I do like space and space topics. So I thought that would be pretty cool, because we are in the 50th anniversary of the Apollo 11, what do you want to call it? Mission.
Yeah. That's so cool.
So, yeah, and this person has done work for the History Channel and Discovery Channel and stuff like that. So we're trying to get that person. We're also trying to get the cameraman from The Deadliest Catch, who does all the sky shots of the ships, to come onto the show and talk to us about that. And also other shows that he's filmed. He is currently filming for the Beverly Hills The Housewives of Beverly Hills is what he wrote back to me today. So we're going to see when he can come on the show. Also, we're waiting on confirmation for... oh, yeah, here it is. Anson Williams. So, and Anson Williams is from Happy Days. So he was the actor on Happy Days. So we're going to be talking to him. But unfortunately, not only are we going to be talking about Happy Days, but he is an activist for the awareness of drowsy driving. Yes. So he talks about, where is that? I'm trying to find it. I thought it was different because I've never.
Wait, what do you?
Well, he talks about the 4 Ds of driving.
Okay.
And I'm trying to find where exactly it says.
If you guys are wondering who it is, it's Patsy on Happy Days.
Yes, Patsy.
Patsy.
Patsy. Yes, Patsy. Yes, that's who it was from Happy Days. So we're just waiting on confirmation for that. Who else did I try to get? I'm trying to get all these people to come onto the show, and it's easier said than done because they all need to confirm the date and time, and it's either you have to call them or they call you, and then you can ask these questions, you can't ask these questions, and so it's just a whole rigmarole to get these people, but they're coming on the show. So, and I can't wait to talk to these people. I'm also trying to get, and I didn't tell you about this one, which I think this is kind of interesting. What would you say if you could interview a person who survived a tsunami?
Wow. Oh my gosh. If they allowed us to interview them, I would say, like, how close were you to the tsunami, to the shore?
Right.
How did you survive it? Did you climb to the top of a building? I mean.
Right. Those are all great questions. So hopefully, her name is Sana Bronner, who happened to be in Thailand, staying at a resort when the tsunami hit.
Oh, wow.
She goes around and she talks about her ordeal, which I'm very surprised that she actually talks about it, because technically she lost her mother and 2-year-old daughter.
Oh.
So it's like, I'm kudos to her for being able to talk about such an ordeal that happened to her, because, you know, you just don't get that chance to talk to somebody who's experienced such a traumatic event to live the tale, but yet, you know, you've lost some people along the way. So that's...
Sometimes talking about things, Brian, will help people overcome things.
Oh, yeah, I'm pretty sure it does.
Yeah.
So, yeah, absolutely. So, like I said, we have, you know, quite the lineup, hopefully, coming. The other person that I'm trying so hard to get, and I know that it will be the show for all of our comedy friends and comedy people who have been on our show and everything else, is oops, I forgot.
Come on, you can't do this to us.
Oh, God.
Think.
I'm trying to find the word of what he does. He is not only is he a comedian, but he's also a what's the person that makes voices of people? What do you call that? Impressionist, right?
Yep.
Impersonator. Impersonator or impressioner, Rich Little.
Oh, okay.
Yes, and I love Rich Little. So I'm trying to get Rich Little onto the show. So we're just waiting to see if I get a response back to have him on the show. So as you can see, we're trying to move up. we're trying to get those guests and make them interesting shows. Not to say that other shows haven't been interesting, but these will be ones for the history books. Let's just say that. So, yeah.
So exciting.
Yeah. I just read something interesting from Daniel Payne. I am working on a Star Trek fan fiction, trying to figure out what kind of role to put Brian in.
Oh.
Oh. All right, Dan.
Purple Brian.
You should know. Like, I should be part of the Admiralty, I think. Like,
Yeah, Admiral.
But the problem with Star Trek, and even though it doesn't need to be written like this, but in Star Trek, the Admiral doesn't have a ship anymore. So they just sit behind a desk. And that's boring.
Captain Brian.
Yeah, I'd like to keep my captain status, if that's all right with you, Dan. I don't want to be selfish or anything, but, any part would be perfectly fine. Thank you. So, yeah.
Awesome.
The other thing that we need to talk about is that the Big E is going to be happening. That for our local listeners, the Big E, everybody knows what the Big E is. That is the Eastern something expo thing.
Exposition. Yeah.
Where we give out tickets for people to go.
30 days until the Big E, Brian. Starts from September 13th to the 29th. Oh my gosh, it's right around the corner here.
It is. Did he really?
What?
Speaking of Star Trek, Anson Williams directed episodes of DS9 and Voyager. Oh, I love Voyager.
Oh, here we go.
Ooh, this is an interesting show. I didn't read that. Well, I don't have any information about him in front of me. Unfortunately, it does not say anything. He pretty much is going to be coming onto the show talking about drowsy driving because he is, I guess, Congress recognized him as a saving lives by raising awareness of drowsy driving.
Wow.
So, yeah, so that's what he's going to be. But he talks about the deadliest of the 4 driving Ds, everyone. The driving Ds, which is drugged, drunk, distracted, and drowsy. So that's what he's going to be coming on and talking about. And which we can talk about Happy Days. And maybe, hopefully, we can talk about Star Trek. That would be pretty awesome if he did, in fact, direct some of those episodes or write some of the episodes. I don't know exactly what he's doing. So, yeah, that's interesting. What else? Okay, so the Big E. Yeah, so we're going to be giving tickets out, and the way we're going to be doing that is people will be entering a chance to win those tickets by going to our website. Don't go there now because they're not there just yet. So we have to update our website and so people can enter a chance to win some tickets to go. Which is going to be fantastic because I'm going to be there. I don't know about you, but I'm going to be there.
Oh, yeah. Every year we make it there, definitely.
Yeah, absolutely. So I'm going to have to take some time off of work to go. So, yeah.
Yep, definitely.
Absolutely.
There's so much to do at the Big E. It's like we talk about it every year. And every year, it seems like they just keep adding more and more stuff to it. It's getting bigger and bigger.
It is. It is. So tonight is also Q&A for everyone. We like doing Q&A because it allows us to connect with our listeners and our viewers, our fans, and stuff like that. Hello, Rhett Sever. So if anyone has any questions for Sherri and I, usually nothing is off limits because anything goes within reason, that is. But Yeah. So if anyone has any questions for Sherri and I about the show or
We were
whatever.
talking before the show, and I love the point that you made, Brian, that having shows without guests, we really get to connect with our listeners, and this is a show where we can really connect with you guys, and you guys can ask us anything. So
That's right.
this is exciting.
Yeah. Because I get to talk to people as they write the comments and stuff. So because normally with a guest, I'm not really paying too much attention to people unless they're asking questions for the guest or whatever. So if anyone has any questions for Sherri and I, shoot, put it out there. I have to share this. Make sure you like and share this video because for some reason we only have 4 people watching, and that's usually not like us.
I didn't share it as much.
I didn't either, so I'm
sorry.
No, that's all right.
I always forget, like, I will start sharing, so you guys might get to see this on my pages. I'm sorry.
I'm actually going to do a watch.
Yeah. Dan asked a question.
Dan asks, do you still get the foreign candy boxes? I stopped doing the candy boxes only because, I don't know, they were just getting a little ridiculous. I was running out of places to watch or buy places from, but I know that's probably a poor excuse. I just didn't feel like eating that stuff anymore. So I might do it again. I'm not sure. I know that some people were looking forward to it. I know
Reaction.
Yeah. Well, I got a lot of reactions for that. So yeah.
Some of that was pretty gross. So I don't know.
That Asian candy really blew my buttocks. Let's just put it that way. So I'm not going to be eating anything from Asia anytime soon. Yeah, but some of it was good, I have to admit. So maybe I'll have to start doing that again because I know a lot of people did really enjoy doing that. So, yeah.
There is so much new candy out on the market here in the United States that, you could just go find this stuff and have fun with stuff you can be not so afraid of tasting, I would say.
True.
Because Hershey's has come out with a whole lot of different stuff using ingredients we're familiar with.
Right.
Like, I think you've probably seen some of them at the store.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a lot of neat stuff out there. I wish I could try them, but no, I can't.
I don't know anymore. But yeah, good question, Dan. So I mean, if people enjoyed watching me eat foreign candy or snacks from other countries, then I will have to start doing it again. So yeah, most definitely. I think that was pretty cool. So yeah. Any other questions? If anybody has any questions, just throw them out there for Sherri and I. We have new people. We have new people watching. Hello and welcome. We have Jeannie. We have Sadie. Hello, welcome.
Yeah, no.
Who else do we have on here? Dave Webb, Mike Bartlett. Hello, hello, hello.
Okay.
Red Pepper, I miss you. I love you. Just throwing that out there for you. Throwing some love. So,
okay.
Yeah. Daniel Payton. Okay, Captain Brian Shepard in Starfleet. What is his favorite food at the replicator? Human or alien?
Name your starship.
What? I get to name my own starship? Are you crazy? I have no idea. Actually, I do. Only because I own 20 starships, because I do play Star Trek Online, and you have to name your own ship, unfortunately. So I have, like, the Shepard A, the Shepard B, the Shepard C. I, don't really know. I'm going to have to get back to you on the name there at the end, because that's a very important and question to be asking. So as far as the food replicator, I would like to stay with human food, although I think that I must like something foreign, that one dish or delicacy or something from another planet. I think that I would enjoy something from somewhere else, like we enjoy Chinese food. I like
something from another planet. What would you call it, and what would it look like?
Oh, yeah, I don't know. I don't know. If you could create something...
Are you human or alien, Dan? That makes a difference.
Oh, wait. Are you asking? Oh, I'm human. Don't make me alien. Although, I could be a pointy ear, like a Vulcan almost. Like, I wouldn't mind being, have the smarts and looking pretty good. Yeah, I wouldn't mind. But yeah, I prefer human food, though. But I like that one dish from somewheres that reminds me of an Indian dish, I'm going to say. I love chicken tikka marsala, which it's very good, by the way. Yeah. Oh, yes. My friend Sadi, who owns the restaurant, she used to make it for me all the time. I love chicken tikka masala, and I love naan bread. Oh, my goodness. Garlic naan bread is the best, by the way, hands down. So, yeah. So people are learning stuff about me already, and they probably didn't even know. So, yeah. So something like that. I don't know what you would call it, but I have that one dish that I like from planet blah, blah, blah. I have no idea.
Gaelic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, yeah, so that's pretty much it. So if anyone else has any other questions besides Daniel, which I don't mind, Dan, ask away. I think this is pretty interesting. So, anything else? Any questions from my family? Hello? You got my grandmother watching, my aunt, my sister. None of you all have any questions for Sherri and I.
Well, I got a question for you, Brian, while we're waiting.
Okay.
Did you ever drive that school bus I saw a picture of you in? Did you get a chance yet?
I did not drive the school bus, no.
Oh, I'm sorry. I know you wanted to.
Yeah, it's not a
I've
school
been
bus.
to find out.
It's not even yellow anymore, it's white.
Wow.
Yeah, they're really moving along without turning it into a camper. So I'm very disappointed. So my plan is to own one in 3 years. I do want to buy one.
A big school bus?
No, I don't need a big one.
Like a small one. 14-seater?
I'll take the short one. The short bus. I'm gonna take the short bus.
I am so sorry. People are trying to get in touch with me.
Sure. So yeah, I want the short one. But I would keep it yellow. I'd keep it looking like a school bus.
Like a bumblebee, yellow. Yeah.
Yeah, I think I would.
On the side of the bus, would you have like a logo, like Brian's Ride or something?
Maybe Shepherd Transportation or something.
There you go.
Yeah, there we go. Yeah, I've always wanted to drive one. I will get to drive one at some point. So, yeah. Daniel wants to know, where are you working now? Nothing's really changed with work. I am still working for Ocean State Job Lot, which is a retail store out here, because I know that they are not out that way at all. They are a New England-based company from Rhode Island. I am also currently, unfortunately, working for, I am the assistant manager for Dollar General. So Dollar General, I believe, is up your way.
Dollar General, by the way. A lot of people love that store. So much.
I do. Yeah, I
do. Into Walmart, it's Dollar General.
That's true. I'm very surprised at the amount of stuff that Dollar General actually sells, down to flip-flops and shoes, and groceries, and household products, and clothes, and everything in between. Seasonals. It's like a mini Walmart, pretty much, with lower prices.
Right.
It's one-stop shop.
I got a question for you.
Okay.
I get this email that keeps coming to my Facebook. One of my friends says there's like penny sales. Are those for real? Can you answer that, or are you not allowed to?
I can answer the question, but I'm just trying to figure out how to answer the question. So the answer is yes, but here's the thing.
Okay.
I don't understand it, and I'm sorry if there's anyone out there watching from Dollar General. I really don't care. But technically, we're supposed to take that product and put it aside and not sell it. I don't know how they find out. It's a mystery.
Oh, I'll tell you. There's a site where people are going to, and they tell you what you can get for a penny.
Right.
And you see these people like posting pictures. They have like 80 bags of socks, or they have like 80 bags of cereal and 20 of something else and 20 of something else.
Absolutely.
So they show you what they're getting, but it's not every Dollar General. And like you said, you can't buy it at every Dollar General. But it just surprises me that people are saying they're buying this stuff for a penny.
It's true, because I cashed out a woman the other day, and she bought 5 string mops or whatever, Mr. Clean string mops or something. No, it wasn't Mr. Clean. It was DG brand, regular size mops or whatever. And when I was scanning them, they were coming up a penny. I'm like, what's going on here? She goes, oh yeah, anything with a purple dot's a penny. I was like, what? I don't know. It's not. No one told me about that. So apparently when I said something to one of my other coworkers, somebody was supposed to go and pull that stuff from the shelf.
Oh, wow. What do they do with it if they pull it?
They just put it aside, and then when that sale is done, they put it back.
Oh, okay. I see.
Oh.
So it's a glitch? Is it a glitch in the system?
I think so. I think it is a glitch. Yeah.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah.
But it's not every place. It's not everywhere. So be careful, right?
No. Well, I know that it's certain Dollar Generals, certain merchandise. It's like either seasonal or houseware or, whatever. So hello to Jamie Nuremberg, our number 1 fan of the South. Hello to Johnny. Welcome. So Shelly. Hello, Shelly. And Cat Pettit. Hello, John. Yeah, but that is true. Yeah. We just don't know what the website is. Nobody can figure out what the website is, the employees. Nobody says anything. So I'd like to know.
Tuesday mornings, bright and early. Like, I just wondering if people are actually lining up at the doors at 8 o'clock in the morning to get these penny sales.
No, nobody was lining up for the sales or whatever, but the woman did come in and she had a lot of stuff, and she had 4 bags of stuff, and I think she bought 5 to 6 mops.
Wow.
Not everything was a penny for her. The majority of it was. I think she walked out paying $5.
Wow. Oh, my God. All right.
Easy. Will, hello, Will, Johnny, welcome. Hello. Daniel, I once bought yarn at Joann's for 25 cents. This guy, because it was supposed to be pulled from the shelf and they couldn't.
Wow, Dan, you got lucky.
Price on it. It was too old. They gave it to me for the lowest price, clearance price. Yeah, which is true. So I mean, if people find penny items and they bring it to the register, I have to cash them out. I have to sell it to you. But if I catch it and I know that it's a penny and I see it on the shelf, I'm supposed to pull it from the shelf. But nobody told me about this penny, thing going on, so I'm just like, well, whatever. So, yeah.
Interesting.
Yep.
I just didn't know if it was true or if it was they were just trying to get people to get into the store and then buy something. So.
I don't think it's.
Sometimes they're scams. It kind of looked like a scam, so I didn't know.
Oh no, it's true. It's true.
Okay.
Oh yes.
Interesting.
Yeah.
This one particular site also talks about like how you can find glitches in other stores. I find it hard to believe that even Walmart has glitches, and they were having a glitch on barbecue grills the other day, and they were coming instead of $179, they were coming up $7, and people posting pictures. They were getting barbecue grills brand new for $179 grill for $7, and just interesting. You lucky ducks.
Right.
So.
Yeah.
So Brian, since we're on the topic of getting stuff cheap, how do you feel about these people who are selling stuff on like tag sale sites and they're meeting up in like parking lots and stuff to meet people? How do you feel about that? Do you think it's safe?
I don't think it's safe.
Yeah. Because you don't know who you're meeting up with. Yeah, they sell anything, and what happens is you meet up with the person in a location, and they look at your item and pay you for it right there, and you sell it.
I've only done that once.
Oh, have you?
Oh yeah, I met Damien and I met up with some guy or whatever. I think I was selling like a tablet or something at the time. So.
Oh wow.
Yeah. It was freaky. Like you're waiting for someone to show up. You don't know who he is or whatever. But I think, like I know his name or whatever, and I think it was off of Facebook. So I knew what the guy at least looked like. So, but other than that, I don't know who the person is. So I've never done that before. The only thing that gets me is when people go to stores for sales to buy things, and then you're selling them on eBay for twice the amount you spent for them. That's what pisses me off the most.
I think people are doing that with the penny sales. They're buying a whole lot of stuff and then meeting you somewhere and you're paying, whatever for it.
I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
It's ridiculous. Scalping is what it's called.
Yeah. Then you got the dumpster divers. Who go out there looking for things and
yeah,
especially in those Dollar General garbage cans. I've heard people doing that before. That's just gross. I can't even imagine why people.
The problem
isn't it illegal to do something like that?
I don't know if it's illegal, but the problem is technically, obviously they know what they're doing. So. But the problem with Dollar General is when something is, and I've done it, when something is discontinued, I have to write it off. I have to damage it out. It's no longer. It could be food, a product that we just can't use. Someone returned it. It can't go back on the shelf because the packaging is damaged or whatever. It goes in the trash. Employees are not allowed to take anything. Food-wise, if it's out of date or anything like that. So I think last night I threw away 6 to 8 boxes of Hostess products.
Oh my God!
I was crying as I was putting them in the garbage bag. I'm just like, this is ridiculous.
Donate them or something.
2 days over the expiration date.
Oh.
And I'm throwing them in a dumpster. It's like, are you freaking serious right now? Bottles of water. Unused bottles of water. The package broke up because it was a package with 24 waters, and it couldn't go back on the shelf or whatever because we don't sell single little tiny bottle, the little pint-sized waters.
Yeah.
You know what? I'm not throwing water in the dumpster. I threw them in the fridge into the back room. I don't give a crap.
Wow.
So, yeah. But anyway.
Dan made a comment after a bad incident in my old town where a person made the arrangement at some old parking lot. The police asked people to arrange meetings in the police parking lot. do you think there should be an actual location, like where police can maybe monitor it? That would make it more okay.
Sure.
I think that's a really great idea.
I don't see why not. Yeah. Yeah, I don't see why not.
Yeah, especially a well-lit area, maybe, where there's cameras or just in case.
Yeah.
Because meeting any stranger anywhere is dangerous, so.
Yeah.
Especially off the internet.
Yeah, and with the things that have been going on with that, that's just craziness. So, yeah. Let's see, what did he have to say? The problem with letting employees take home damaged out items is that they did allow it. Employees would game the system and steal their employers' belongings. Well, yeah, no, I understand that. I understand why they do it, but it's just, bottled water, hello. I'm pretty sure that they would be fine with water going in, the employee lounge, because we have a break room. We have a refrigerator, so the water can go in there. So it's hot in that freaking store. I don't know what's wrong with the air conditioning. So, but anyways, I didn't throw the water out. I don't care. I threw it in the fridge. So, but the other stuff, yeah, it's expired. Nobody wants to eat expired stuff or whatever. But we have had people dumpster diving, because they know that we throw a lot of that stuff just away, and it's ridiculous.
Right.
So it's the one thing I don't like about the company.
Yeah.
But I have to do it. So yeah. So we have 15 minutes left of the show. Does anybody else have any? My sister said what? I didn't eat Twinkies and cupcakes there, biatch. So if anyone else has any questions for Sherri and I pertaining to the show, pertaining to whatever, doesn't really matter. Now's your chance to ask those questions. We do this ever so often. So
I did notice that when we were talking about new candy and stuff like that Oreo has a chocolate candy bar. And I was wondering, have you actually been able to try one of those yet? It's an Oreo chocolate candy bar. It has chocolate on the outside with a creamy middle with Oreos inside of it. It's come out with a couple different ones, actually, Oreo has. I didn't know if you've tried any of those yet.
Yeah, so those candy bars came out last year. I was still working at the mobile station when those were considered new candy bars. I remember those. Yes, I have had those. So.
You think that Oreo is going to this huge extreme, overboard with trying to get their products out there? Because someone just sent me Oreo baking cream cookies. They have so many varieties now. It's so many varieties. I can't even.
Did you say bacon cream?
Bacon cream Oreos.
I don't know if they would come out with Oreos like that. I know they're supposed to.
I can send you the link.
Yeah. I don't believe that.
Yeah.
Because the next one that's supposed to be coming out is maple cream.
Maple cream.
So.
Let me see if I can. Let me see if I can post this, you guys, because it's crazy. I just think it's kind of neat. They're starting to come out with a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
Don't think that's the right one for that. Sorry, I'm trying to find you the link for this because it's so interesting. It's on Pinterest.
Oh.
I'll see if I can find it while we're talking. There's hot chocolate Oreos too.
Yeah, I've seen those.
But bacon. Oh. Shoot. Cherry cola Oreos. Those are just as strange. I hope this is the link I'm sending you all. It's not. I'll try and find a different one. This is from Pinterest. There it goes.
So yeah. No questions at all. Why do I even do this damn show if no one's going to ask me any questions?
They already know about us.
I'll get freaking angry and pissed off when we cancel a show or have to move it to some other time or place or whatever.
So, a lot of people make me about it.
Any questions there, number one fan?
When's our next road trip?
I don't know. Where do you want to go?
Crazy.
I'm already there.
I'm getting there working with Lou.
Yeah. Well, from what I hear, the rumor is he's going to North Adams. So I don't know how true that is. It's just a rumor, but that's what I heard last night. So we'll see. But yeah. Katie asks if Brian has been to Buffalo Wild Wings. No. I know what it is, but I've never been there. Okay. I don't eat wings unless they're boneless. So.
Oh, they have boneless there.
Oh, okay. Yeah. No, I haven't ate there. So. I would like to do another road trip, by the way. I would like to go back to Salem. At all possible and really do a real show this time from there. Not to say that our first trip was a disaster, just maybe half a disaster. But I would like to redo it and not do a show from outside of the mall. That would be nice. Yeah.
Yeah, that would be interesting.
I would like to go back to New Hampshire, or we don't even have to go to New Hampshire. We can go to Vermont. Let's go to Vermont and pick pumpkins, or do something. I don't know. We should go to the teddy bear factory. That's where we could go.
Vermont teddy bear?
Yeah. I don't exactly know where the teddy bear factory is, but you actually get to make your own teddy bear at the factory. I've been there. I made one for my mother. We should go to Ben and Jerry's. You get free ice cream at the end of the tour. So, it's not that far away.
There's one in Shelburne, Vermont.
I believe that's it.
I believe so.
Yes, I believe that is it. So, yeah.
So, that would be so much fun.
Yeah, I don't know where Buffalo Wild Wings is. Where is that? Chicopee. I don't really go to Chicopee unless I'm going to BJ's.
There's one in Connecticut.
Yeah, no.
I
don't.
Danbury, Connecticut, and there's one.
I think there's one in Albany somewhere, I think.
Well, you guys, we all have the internet. Let's look this stuff up.
Dan, it's not Build-A-Bear, unfortunately. I know what Build-A-Bear is. I don't care for Build-A-Bear unless you're just going in there and buying the bear already made. I don't do the whole fill it with stuffing and then you have to kiss the heart and make a wish and put the heart in the bear and blah, blah, blah. And I don't have time for that shit.
You gotta dance and stomp your feet.
Yeah, I don't have time for that. So I have bought things from Build-A-Bear, but then he freaking returned it on me. That's all right.
The only problem with Ben and Jerry's is they're closed. You can't do the tour on Saturdays.
Yeah, I know.
The factory isn't open on Saturdays, so you have to go during the week.
That's dumb. All right, no Ben and Jerry's. They suck. Yeah, the Vermont Teddy Bear Factory. That's where I went. So that was a pretty cool place to go, and yeah, I liked it. I enjoyed it. That was a long time ago. Oh my god. So there's so many things around town that we could do as well.
There is. There really is. Like what?
There's so many things.
Thursday is coming up, right? Isn't last third Thursday this month? Or
Well, I don't really care for third Thursday.
There's really not much to do around here other than restaurants.
Well, not just so much restaurants. There's other places we could be going to. So,
like
I don't know. We have the Berkshire Museum. No? Okay. I have no idea.
Funny.
I have no idea. There's so many things.
Brian, do you like frozen custard? Have you ever had it?
I think I've had frozen custard. I haven't had it in a long time, so.
Today's National Frozen Custard Day, so.
That's
I
nice.
want to say Happy Frozen Custard Day.
Thank you.
I actually had frozen yogurt today from Costco's. I don't know if any of you have ever had that, but Costco's in West Springfield's delicious. Yeah. I had strawberries all over it, fresh strawberries. It was good.
Yeah, I'm sure. I'm a gelato person. I like gelato, so. But yeah.
I love gelato. Gelato's better.
Yeah. So just to recap what we talked about at the beginning of the show, so people are up to date and whatever. Our next big show is technically August 29th with author and friend Sylvia Schultz. She will be coming on to talk about her new book, which is called Fractured Souls. And then we can't wait to talk to Sylvia. Everyone loves Sylvia Schultz. So look forward to that. And my aunt, Steph, make sure you tell Val that she's coming on the show if she's not already watching with you. Okay. Moving on from that, September 5th, we're going to be talking to actress Jerry Jewell, who was on the hit show, HBO's hit show, Deadwood the movie, Facts of Life, Glee, Alcatraz, 21 Jump Street, and has a memoir. So we're going to be talking to her about all of that September 5th. That's pretty awesome. September 12th, we're going to be talking to none other than Richard Pryor Jr. He's going to be coming onto the show and talking about his life, growing up with a famous father, who we all know is Richard Pryor. I can't wait to talk to him. That's going to be very, very interesting. And all of the other things that he's been in. His grandmother running a brothel. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. So it's pretty interesting. So, and how he is actually blamed for his father's death. Yeah. So it's going to be a very interesting show, to say the least. So, and I can't wait to talk to him. So that's what we have coming up on the number one online radio show, according to Wisconsin. Right? Is that what it was? Oh, the best T-shirt in Wisconsin, according to Jesse Pollard.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And I hope and pray that we can get impressionist, impersonator, whatever you want to call him, Rich Little on the show.
We shall try.
I'm going to try so hard to get this person on. Also, Anson Williams from Happy Days. We're going to hopefully get him onto the show as well to talk about the dangers of drowsy driving.
Sounds good.
Yeah, so we have all of that coming up and so much more. as we wrap up season 5 pretty soon. It's coming. The end is near, unfortunately. So,
oh boy.
November is right around the corner. We have our Halloween show to do. We have a Thanksgiving show to do. Actually, our Thanksgiving, no. Yes, no, yes, no. I don't know. Can't remember. I think the 28th of November is our last show, which is a Thursday. If we last that long. I'm pretty sure we will. Yeah, the 28th is the last show.
Oh, yeah.
So,
Yeah.
yeah, we will. So we have so much coming up. No one's going to want to miss it. We're not canceling anything. So make sure everyone is back here next Thursday to watch our show once again. We'll probably just be Sherri and I, unless we find some sort of guest along the way. You never know. So Dan says there's loads of frozen custard places out here in Michigan. Well, that's good to know if we're ever in Michigan.
Yeah. There we go.
Yeah.
Sounds like fun.
That's awesome. So I'm going to have to try frozen custard. It's been a very, very, very long time since I've had anything like that. I don't know.
Is it anything like frozen yogurt? I mean, it's like a custard. Is it?
I really don't eat frozen yogurt either. I have, but I levitate towards gelato. I don't know why.
Well, gelato's very good. I love gelato.
Yes, I love me some gelato. Stuff that I'm technically not supposed to probably be eating a whole lot of. Except for
sorry, you eat cold stuff. It's okay.
Oh, cold stuff is pretty good. So, thanks everyone for coming out and watching us. Don't forget that Dan will be at the Michigan Comic-Con in a couple of weeks. Me in Michigan, I can't come out to Michigan. That's crazy. I wish I could. We need to go somewhere one of these days. We need to fly somewhere.
Get an RV and let's just cross country touring.
Technically, you have a van, just like the story now. So we could be in the van driving somewhere. And me, Daniel. It's just he's not in the woods of Tennessee anymore. So you never know. All right, everyone, we are done, finished, because I'm tired. I want to go to bed. You're tired. You probably want to go to bed. So, yeah. Get the bus and travel. Yeah, that'd be pretty cool. The Brian and Sherri Show bus.
We should. We need donations, guys. If you want us to travel and come see you, we need lots of donations.
That would be at least $5,000 to buy something like that. Yeah.
That's just for the food for a week. Because we're going to try everything along the way. All that custard.
Oh, it's crazy. Yeah. No, I would probably fly, Dan. I probably wouldn't drive a bus. But that would be pretty cool. All right. So, yeah, that's it. Any last words, Sherri, before I say goodbye to everyone?
Thank you all for joining in tonight and, giving us your inputs here at the Brian and Sherri Show. We appreciate you guys and we love you. Have you guys a great week. We'll talk to you next Thursday.
Is that it?
Bye, Brian.
Oh, no. Because half the time when I ask you any last words and then you stop, I go to hit the button.
And I say something.
Yes.
I know. I'm done. Bye, Brian. Love you all. Good night.
Thanks so much for listening to this episode of The Brian and Sherri Show 4.0. If you enjoyed today's episode, please leave a review and subscribe. And for more great content and to stay up to date, visit brianandsherrishow.org and on Facebook, Brian.Sherri Show. We'll catch you next time.
I didn't do that right, Sherri.
Nope. You didn't.
No. Okay, here we go. Goodbye, everyone.
Thanks so much for listening to this episode of Brian and Sherri 5.0. Online 24/7 at briansherryshow.org. Like them on Facebook at brian.sherryshow. And we'll catch you next time.